Hi, good morning, and wishing all of you a very happy Navratri. I'm sure you are enjoying the festivities and Diwalis as well around the corner. So you must be shopping, and there's a lot of things going on online as well as offline, and we are doing that as well, right? So I remember one incident from last Diwali. We went to a supermarket to buy stuff, and there was a pack of diya, right, which was very nicely made. All of them had similar pattern, similar color, looking exactly identical. So we picked up a bunch and came home. But somewhere I felt, that this looks so standardized, right? So after a few days, we also went to a pottery maker shop, a local guy, and we picked up some handmade diyas, and each diya actually was handmade and it looked very different, right, kind of having a personality of its own. And somewhere that uniqueness in every diya attracted me a lot more than the standardized one, right? But typically when we are buying products, for example FMCG product or a pharmacy product, we don't expect the same kind of product behaving differently, right? When we have picked up from different packs, right? We want them to behave the same way. For example, if you take a vitamin pill, the same vitamin pill taken the next day should not behave differently in your body. So there are certain products which is good if they are standard, but then there are certain products, if they are unique, they look much better, right? If we think about ourselves, I'll say we are unique, right, in our own sense, because we are built differently. Each one of us have a different way of looking at things. The same situation, if we are put in, we react differently, we respond differently, and the way we feel about the whole situation is very different. However, what happens is when we start following people, right, we somewhere get so influenced by their personality, by their charisma, by the way they have achieved success, that we start blindly sometimes thinking, if I could have done what he or she has achieved, it would have been wonderful. But that's where the whole fallacy is, right? That we are unique. We cannot do or behave the same way as the other person has done. Now, I'm not saying that don't read autobiography or don't follow people, because it's very important to understand how some people have done certain things. It's always inspiring to read the stories, but always think about, that you are unique, and your way of thinking is very different compared to the other person, and hence your approach will be different, and that different approach is actually going to be the mantra of success that you are going to achieve, right? So sometimes people ask me a question, they will put a situation in front of me and they will ask, how would you do, right, if you are in my situation? Now my point is very simple. What I will do should not matter to you, because I am different, you are different. The question is, if the situation is happening, what is the best way that I should actually handle this situation? And for that, knowing your true self, who you are as a person, is very, very important. So try to understand who you are, try to understand your strengths, your development areas, and try to see what works best for you. Good to follow people, good to understand how they have achieved success, good to read autobiography, but always maintain your uniqueness, because that is your USP, and that is what is going to make you successful.